Hello, it's Coach Manny Nowak, and it's great to be with you here today. I'm glad you're here to join us in another episode of Success Coaching for a Better World. And today we're going to talk about consistency, results in success. It's kind of a two-part thing we're trying to do here on consistency. Today we're going to go through some things, and in the next session then we'll list some of the ways that you can be more consistent. But I want to talk about that golfer. That golfer who was on the 14th green and he was putting and he had just missed again, and he had just missed too many putts today. And what happens? You know, if you're not consistent in golf, you don't score. And he got mad and he strung out a string of profanities and he walked over to the 15th tee. Which was a water hole. And the caddy looked at his partners and said, there goes that club in the lake. And one of his partners turns around and says to the caddy, I got $5 as he misses the water. Consistency. Can you hit the target time and time again? We all know that great picture of the bullseye with the arrow and then the next arrow right through that one, right? That's consistency. Charlotte Bonte said, the first sign of true Christian is consistency. Wow. Now, some people don't like consistency. Some people say it's boring. Some people say it stops success from happening. But I'm going to tell you a lot different story today, because I'm going to tell you that if you can pull success, you can make it all happen. Let's look at a couple scenarios. The first one, if you want to be successful doing cold calls, let's put that up on the board here, huh? Cold calls. How do you successfully do cold calls? On the phone, let's say, which is even harder. How do you successfully do them? You just do them whenever you feel like it. You do them for an hour here, an hour there. You do them this week, maybe next week. Or do you consistently do them day in, day out, 1 hour, every day, for weeks, for months, and on and on? And what happens? Even if you're not that good on the phone, even if your list isn't that good, even if your product knowledge or service knowledge isn't that good, your consistency of making those calls day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, creates success. Guaranteed. I will tell you right here, guaranteed you will be successful. How about the entrepreneur or the executive trying to build a powerful and effective email list? Number two, because today, in today's society, we've talked about it on this program before, email lists are very important to us. Creating effective and powerful email lists, very important to us. Now, one way to do that is to say, I am going to add 50 names to my email list every day. And do it day in, day out, consistently. Don't accept anything but success. Don't accept anything. 49 is not good enough. 45 isn't good enough. I need 50 names every day added to that list. Not 55 today and 45 tomorrow. 50 names consistently. Even if they aren't that good. Even if, you know, they may not be the greatest contact. Putting 50 names on that list day in, day out guarantees you, after a while, you will have a powerful and effective email list. And of course, the third story I'll share with you is one that we've probably been told by the last generation over and over again. People who went through some really tough economic times probably make the times we're going through look a little weak. But the point is, if you save, if you put $25 a week away, consistently, week in, week out, doesn't matter how much or how little you make, doesn't matter what else is going on, Doesn't matter what else you put away in other places. This 25 goes in this account week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. What happens at the end of a number of years? You have a tremendous amount of money. Why? Because of this word right here, consistency. Consistency creates tremendous success in whatever you do. They tell me it takes 21 days to change a habit, to create a habit. I'm saying it probably takes a lot longer to become super consistent at doing something. So here's your challenge for the next week, until we show you some other tricks next week. What I want you to do is I want you to find one thing, not 100, not everything. I don't want you to all of a sudden go from here to being consistent at everything, because it doesn't work. And what happens is you get bored with it. Find one thing and start doing it consistently, day in, day out, week in, week out. And I guarantee you, you will find results. It's amazing. This is Coach Manny Nowak. There's our website. There's our phone number. If you want me to come in and talk to your group, I'm here. If you want to look at some of our products, if you want to look at coaching, it doesn't matter. I consistently am here week in, week out with a video for you, with a newsletter for you. Why does it work? Because it's there every week. It's consistency. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Next week we'll look at some more on consistency. It's always my pleasure. You know how to find us. There's the phone number. There's the website. Have a great week. Be consistent. Be successful. Make it happen in your life.